Hi everyone, it's Genene and welcome to my channel. Today we have some lovely, very gentle restorative yoga twists for you, which means we're going to be holding a few poses for longer periods of time after a brief warm-up. And so that means you'll need some props. So grab 2 blankets or 1 bolster, and then you can even use bath towels for today. Optionally, grab a block. Take your comfortable seat and we'll get started. Now that you have your props and your comfortable seat, let's gently allow our eyes to close. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose, and this can be your entire focus for today. But also choose a personal intention for yourself. What drew you to your mat today? Join your hands together, connecting thumbs with heart, and from your heart center to yourself, state that intention. Release your hands down to your thighs. Allow your eyes to gently open. And just inhale your arms overhead. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. And then inhale, center. And exhale, left. And then inhale, center. So let's just go a little deeper. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you know that you've got all these props. You can sit up on them. Just sit like so. And that's why you might need something behind you. So if you use your blankets, then you can use your block behind you. Inhale your left arm up. Right hand comes behind you. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand can find the outside of the right thigh. So you can use the right hand to push down to help the right shoulder roll back. So you're bringing that shoulder blade deeper onto the back. And just let this be a warm-up for you, not trying to crank yourself with your arms. Feel the twist going into the spine, breathing deep into it. And then inhale back to center. And the right arm, inhale, reaches up, and exhale, comes over to the other side, the other leg. Left hand is coming behind you, pushing down through the left hand to roll the left shoulder back. And letting yourself be open to what's here for you, not expecting the twist to be the same. And then inhale back to center. Take a breath. Now let's stretch our legs out in front of us, Dandasana. Make sure your block's handy. You might want it behind you, especially if you're sitting up on props. You'll see. Bharadvadrasana pose. Bend your knees. Swing your legs over to the left. So then your left foot comes to the inner arch of your right foot. Now you might notice, you might lean all the way over here and you just can't get anywhere. In this pose you find, oh, this is super easy, but it's more challenging than I thought. So we have blankets for you that you can prop underneath your right hip if you need to. And if you do that, then you put the block behind you so that you can then have something to push into when we twist. The left hand comes to we're twisting to the right. So the left hand comes to the right thigh, left hand behind you. If you're on props, again, you're on that block. And then push down with the right hand and roll the right shoulder back. Inhale and twist on an exhale, or not. This is a restorative practice, so this is your peak pose. Everything is less challenging after this. Inhale to untwist. And then slide your legs out in front of you once more, Dandasana, refresh. And then if you know that you're going to use that blanket, you can put it off to the side here. Get ready. Bend the knees, swing the legs over to the right. And it's the upper foot that's going on top of the lower foot. That makes sense. It's the right foot goes on top of the left here. And then again, you can place this underneath the hip. You're pressing down with the left hand, roll the left shoulder back, and then twisting to the left. Inhale back to center. And once again, you're stretching your legs out in front of you. We'll need those blankets again in a minute. And now let's come to all fours. Now let's take our bolster or 2 blankets again on the mat longwise. So turning this into a very gentle twist, Bharvadrasana. Twist, restorative. Bharvadrasana, Bharvadraha is a sage, so it is in honor of that sage that we do this asana. The restorative version, you swing your legs. Let's swing our knees over to the right. And then you look at your blanket and you turn your ribs from left to right. So this is a very, very relaxing pose for your abdominals, for your spine. It gets a nice little stretch here. Very gently. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Get out all of that spinal length that you can, and then lower down. And turn your head one way or turn your head to the right if that's appropriate. That's the way I'm going to do it. If you would rather turn your head to the left, you could do that. But traditionally, it's turned to the right. Now see if you can sink even deeper into your props with every exhale. Letting go a little bit more. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up. And let yourself move slowly, coming to the other side, swinging your knees over to the left. So your knees aren't stacked or anything. They're falling where they're most comfortable. Inhale, lengthen the spine, turn Left ribs forward, right ribs backward, and then bow. Coming onto your right ear and releasing your forearms to the earth. Allowing your props to support you as you choose to let go. Making your way through your body, any parts that are still tense. And notice what happens when you give them permission. Tell them it's okay to let go. Dry your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up. And then take your blocks, no, your props off to the side. Lie down onto your backs. And from here, simply Supta Baddha Konasana. Draw the soles of your feet together and the knees open out to the sides. Palms can be face up. And then right away you'll know if you need to take your blankets. Maybe you have 2 blocks lying around or not. You could just fold the blanket like so and fold the blanket on the other side even if you don't think you want it. You want your legs to be open in an even position so that you can just relax here. Take a deep inhale in. And on an exhale, it's a good opportunity to take your low ribs and draw them down into earth. Keep them there as you continue to breathe. Now take your hands to the outsides of your legs to draw your legs together. Straightening your legs, moving props out of the way so there you can get completely comfortable. Shavasana pose, final resting pose. Let yourself let go completely. You may stay here longer or begin to bring small movements into the body, whatever works for you. And then bend your knees, roll onto your right side, and press yourself up to a seated position, gently closing your eyes once more. And joining your hands together in front of your heart. And check in with your intentions and ask yourself, what did I learn today about myself? And choose what you want to take with you off of your mat and choose what you want to let go of. And see how this practice impacts the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.